Mine with you, huh? All right, I'm gonna tell you about my best friend. And when I finish, I bet you're gonna want it for yours. Gotta tell you about my best friend. He said he'd be there to the end. You know how the saying goes when you're down, nobody wants to come around. I had sunk to the lowest of low, didn't know which way I should go. Couldn't plant these feet on firm ground. That's when I found my best friend. Talking about my best friend. He's my best friend. He's my best friend, y'all. So alone I did stand, but my friend said, take my hand. I'm gonna walk with you, I'm gonna talk with you, and I want you to know my word is true. I cried out, you're the friend I long for. Don't need to search no more. You promised me a lovely place to stay if I keep serving you each day. He's my best friend. Talking about my best friend. He's my best friend. He's my best friend, y'all. My God, you're the best friend indeed. You supply my every need. The best friend anyone could have. He's the only one that you do the math. He's my best friend. Talking about my best friend. He said, I'll forgive your sins from beginning till the end. I know you always got my back. Don't pretend that that's a fact. I want everyone to know just how much I love my friend so. A best friend you'll never find. My God, you're so divine. Now y'all trying to take my best friend, I bet. Betty, we got the same best friend. Best friend. Yes, he's my best friend. Gotta tell you about my best friend, y'all. He's my best friend. Yes, my best friend. He's my best friend, y'all. I had sunk to the lowest of low, didn't know which way I should go. Couldn't plant these feet on firm ground. That's when I found my best friend. Talking about my best friend. He's my best friend. He's my best friend, y'all. Do I have to tell you any more to convince you? No? All right. My best friend. This next one it's something that we all should take serious because a lot of times our mouths get us in trouble, right? I gotta sit down. I'm talking about couldn't place my feet on firm ground. I hurt my toe and it's hurting, so I gotta sit down. Anyway, you never know. So listen to this, because we all do this, especially me. My mouth gets out of control. You all know that. You know, many times we take those we love for granted and say little things that we really don't mean out of anger. But do we really know if we'll ever see that person again? Because they've been called by God. And the guilt catches up with you. And you never know. Come on, start that again for me. I got to talking so much, I got off track.
Okay.
But only God is perfect, right? But I'm gonna make mistakes. But think about the things that we say and do. And then you know when we say it, we'll be saying, then you try to figure out how to apologize. But you've already said that. And then sometimes you wait a little bit too late and they're gone. It's too late to say I'm sorry. I know we sometimes say things we don't mean to say. And then kind of let our heart get in the way. 'Cause I know you get angry before you speak. Is revenge what you really seek? But you never know until it's too late. Saying you're sorry can't always win. Take the time to figure it out. And those ugly things you wanna say will change without a doubt. Do you know? Do you really know it? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you really know it? Do you know? Do you really know? Be mindful of how you treat those around you, whether you're family, friends, and neighbors too. Your mouth can be a terrible weapon, you know. The things that come out can hurt another's soul. But you never know until it's too late. Saying you're sorry can't always wait. Just take the time to figure it out. And those other things you wanna say will change without a doubt. Do you know? Do you really, really know? Do you know? Do you really know? Do you know? Do you really, really know? Yeah. Do you know? Do you really know?
Always remember that only God knows what the future holds. So never leave that person on bad terms without saying you're sorry. 'Cause you just never know.
My engineer messed up on that. But you never know until it's too late. Saying you're sorry can't always wait. Take the time to figure it out. And those ugly things you wanna say will change without doubt. Do you know? of trouble. Ooh, I know mine has. Now this one, everybody point for a minute. Just point. Everybody point. Point. How many fingers point back at you? How many fingers? Three. 3 fingers. Right? God said when you start to run your mouth and worry about somebody else and point, you got 3 pointing back at you, so that means I can't afford to say anything. All right, God. I better take the time to look at myself. Can't worry about who did this or that. Gotta take the time to see where I'm at. 'Cause 1, 2, 3 fingers point back at me. Go ahead and point, and I know you will agree. You better make sure your backyard is clean. No one is perfect if you know what I mean. 'Cause 1, 2, 3 fingers point back to me. Go ahead and point, and I know you will agree. That's 1, 2, 3 fingers point back to me. Telling you is a show no guarantee. 1, 2, 3 fingers on the knee. Go ahead and point, and I'm sure you will agree. That 1, 2, 3 fingers point back at me. What I'm telling you is a show no guarantee. Now God tells us this. Am I right, brother? Point all them fingers. Still got those 3. That's 1, 2, 3 fingers point back at me. Go ahead and point, and I know you will agree. That's 1, 2, 3 fingers point back at me. Telling you is a show no guarantee. I'm not trying to find fault in somebody else. Think I better take the time to look at myself. Can't worry about who did this or that. Gotta take the time to see where I'm at. 'Cause 1, 2, 3 fingers point back to me. Go ahead and point. I'm sure you will agree. 1, 2, 3 fingers point back to me. Thank you. Now this one, oh goodness. This one. Now we know we got some family members and we got some friends and everybody else always getting you in trouble, right? You know how sometimes you got little sisters or big sisters, little brothers, you got cousins, family members, and they always running their mouths, and then you got to try to defend them, right? Oh my goodness. So this one is called Don't Want to Hear What You Say. it don't matter anyway. Girl, I gotta get dressed, 'cause you always in some mess. Don't wanna hear what's said, it don't matter anyway. Give you my parade, 'cause you always in some mess. Every time you come around, there's some gossip that you find. Don't you ever get tired of running your mouth, 'cause girl, it's going east, west, north and south. Talking about somebody else's life. Heard you talk so much, Johnny left his wife. Whatever you hear, you gonna tell. Your name always rings a bell. Don't wanna hear what you say, it don't matter anyway. Girl, I gotta get dressed, don't you always in some mess. Don't wanna hear what you say, it don't matter anyway. Give you my parade, 'cause you always in some mess. I hear you even talk in your sleep. In between the snores, that girl, let's see. What you doing? You know it ain't right. Look around and you're ready to fuss and fight. Don't wanna hear what you say, it don't matter anyway. Girl, I gotta get dressed, 'cause you always in some mess. Don't wanna hear what's said, it don't matter anyway. Give you my parade, 'cause you always in some mess. Now before I can turn around and look, you running your mouth on Facebook, talking about the man next door, and then have the nerve to knock on his door. I know you all know some people like this, huh? No, help me. Don't wanna hear what's said, don't wanna hear what's said, it don't matter anyway. Give you my parade, 'cause you always in some mess. Girl, somebody gonna knock you to the ground. I'm telling you now, 'cause I won't be around. Hope you got your boxing gloves on, 'cause this is one time I'll be gone. Don't wanna hear what I say, it don't matter anyway. Girl, I gotta get dressed, 'cause you always in some mess. Don't wanna hear what I say, it don't matter anyway. Give you my parade, 'cause you always in some mess. Oh, girl, I don't want to hear what you're saying. Don't you ever get tired of running your mouth? I'm tired. Always in somebody's business. And I know we know a lot of those, huh? Thank you. We got a lot of people like to talk that talk too, you know? A lot of us talk, we do, we walk it. There's a difference when you talk stuff. But if you're not convincing me and showing me, that's not impressing me at all. Don't talk it, walk it. constantly about how we have become so spiritually, so into faith, so we claim. When things get shaky, we find someone else to blame. 'Cause you talk that talk, but when it comes to it, I never see you walk that walk. Telling me about how much you love your fellow man. When it all boils down, you say, I'll help him if I can. So many times you left promises broken. No one brought it to you, so it remained unspoken. 'Cause you talk that talk, when it comes to it, I never see you walk that walk. Yes, you talk that talk, but when it comes to it, I never see you walk that walk. I just saw you with your friend yesterday, but behind her back you had so much to say. Instead of lending a listening ear, you said just what everyone wanted to hear. 'Cause you talk that talk, but when it comes to it, I never see you walk that walk. No. Yes, you talk that talk, when it comes to it, I never see you talk that talk, walk that walk. Don't you realize everyone's got their eyes on you, watching every single thing you say or do? No one, of course, can look into your heart, so no one really knows if you play the part. 'Cause you talk that talk, when it comes to it, I never see you walk that walk. No. Yes, you talk that talk, but when it comes to it, I never see you walk that walk. I tell you, talking is not going to get us in paradise, is it? Talking that talk. What's going to get us? Talking and walking. Because you know what, a lot of us like to talk, and you know, I know that people, as I said, people are watching you, so people are not just ignoring you. When you're talking, they're going to watch you. And if they don't see what you're doing, what you're talking, then that's just a lot of hearsay, right? Just here and there. So a lot of us have to realize if you're going to talk it, walk it. Otherwise, it doesn't impress me. Okay? This next one is called Love Is, and this particular song is how love should be. And I'm not talking about man-woman love. I'm talking about love. I'm not talking about drunken love. By Beyonce, I'm talking about love. Talking about love. your friend.